Okay, guys, so for today's assignment, we're going to be using Google Drawing again. So you want to go to Google and click on the apps and go to your Google Drive. You're going to open up Google Drawing by clicking New and then going down to More and going to Google Drawings. Once you open your Google Drawing, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to make a large letter. So we're going to click on the text box. And we are going to make a text box and we're going to make sure it's pretty big because we're going to put a large letter in there. So you can see I double click on it. Here's my little text thing. And you're going to do the first initial of your first name or the first initial of your last name. So I'm going to go ahead and do a N for Neville. You see it's really small right now, so I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to make it bold, and then in this right here, font size, I'm going to click on this and I'm going to type in 400, press enter. So now it's pretty big. So the thing I want to do now is I want to zoom in on it a little bit. So I'm going to click my zoom tool and I'm going to click and drag that in. And now, right now, that's text. I don't want it to be text. I want it to be like an image. So I'll zoom out just a little bit here. So now I'm going to trace it with my polyline tool. So I'm going to select my polyline and I am going to trace this N by clicking on the points, the edges. And remember, if you have a curve, you might have to click a bunch more times. So I'm going to make this N here. And once I finish it, I'm going to get rid of the text that I made. So right now my N is going to be blue with a little black outline. I click on my select tool and I'm going to click the background, the text, and just delete that. I pressed backspace, but it just deleted the N. So I got to click on the outside rim and then click delete. So now I've got my N here. I can resize it. I can change the border. I'm going to keep my border black, and I'm going to change my inside to black as well. This is what we're going to use to make a mosaic on top of our name. Now, a cool thing about this mosaic, is you can use some of the other colors or some of the other shapes. So, for example, I can put the lightning bolt shape in here. Okay, but I want to keep in mind I got to put shapes around it. So I'm going to make the border color transparent. I'll just go ahead and make the color yellow for now. And I could do a bunch that are the same color, a bunch of different colors. But one thing is I can use lots of those different shapes. I'll throw in a heart. So for right now, I'm just going to do the heart and the lightning bolt. So I got a heart and a lightning bolt here. Now I'm going to click on my polyline tool and I'm going to start making lines, making shapes that kind of, remember, anytime you mess up, you can hold down Control and press Z. That'll undo. So I'm going to go ahead and make some shapes that go almost to the edge or right to the edge. And I'm going to fill in my mosaic puzzle. Let's go ahead and make the border transparent. I'll make all these blue to start off with, and I can always go back and click on them and change the color later. So you're going to fill up this. Here's my completed one right here. So when you complete it, make sure type in your name, use the text tool, type in your name on there, and then you will download it to your computer. So file, download. You can download it as a JPEG or a PNG. So I'm going to go ahead and download this as a JPEG.